What's going on YouTube? Counting Games back here again, man. So today we got more of the GOAT, man, Andrew Tate Wisdom. So this is just called Andrew Tate Wisdom, so we'll see what he has to say. Normally he gives some really good life advice, people about, you know what I mean, about chicks, about relationships, about depression, mental health, you know what I mean, work, you know, how to make money and things like that, guys. So this one should be fire. So like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to leave in the comments down below other things by Tate that you guys want to see. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Reacting to everything. Tell me what you react in the comments down below. And let's get it.
Mails to his staff.
You need to work harder or I'm going to give you a bad report.
You look like a geek. So,
see what you guys say. Let's go. Ferraris and Corvettes and money and boats and hoes and chin-ups, man. Getting them games and kickboxing.
they confident just back.
And hoes, boats and hoes. And Ferraris. Man, what a life. Unbelievable.
When I was younger, is I identified core areas for male success. So to be a successful man, because let's break this down a little bit further. Success is the most overused word. Because we talk about success.
Preach.
Well, this guy, he's really successful. Not these guys ain't successful. So let's say I'm working at a company, yes? Let's say I'm a guy, I go college, I go university,
like me.
I go to this company, I work, I become a manager. I'm on $150,000 a year. I got a company BMW, and I wear a suit, and everyone at my job does as I say.
That's pretty much like what everyone goes for, right? That's pretty much what I was doing as well. Wasn't obviously earning the same amount, but everyone kind of does that kind of like 9 to 5 working in an office, right? So let's see why that's not a good thing.
Measures, I'm a success now. But here's the truth. When I leave that company, no one gives a f about me.
True.
I'm a nobody.
True.
Outside of that one building where I'm a little bit important.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't want because I'm fat, because I didn't have time to train, so all I did was work.
Yeah.
I got a BMW. I know with BMWs. BMW, I don't even consider that a car. BMW, that's not a luxury car. That's basic. I'm
That's
pushing.
kind of true. Like, yeah, if you're earning 150 grand a year, shouldn't you be on like? Shouldn't you have like pretty sweet things? I don't know.
Supercars. You're a nobody. You're not successful. Success for a man actually comes in many realms. First thing you need is freedom. If you're not free, you're not a man.
Ooh.
First thing, you're not a successful man.
Very powerful.
So you should always be working towards freedom. And I mean freedom with your time. Do what you want.
Time is the most important thing in the world, guys. I've said this in many different vlogs before.
Freedom with your location. Go where you want.
Yes.
There's a riot. Cool. Go in Tokyo. See you later. Bye. Going to Australia. See you later. Bye. Freedom, one thing. The next thing that constitutes success as a man is your network. Who are you talking to? Who are these people? Who will answer your phone calls? Listen, I got 2 phones. Identical, almost. Twins. I got 2 phones right here. And I can call one of many multi-millionaires. And when they see my name, they're going to pick up the phone. They're going to be like, oh, Tate. Oh, wait, guys, wait. They're going to stop their conversation and be like, whoa, Tate, what's up, Tate? Because they know I don't call for no bullshit. They're like, money phones ringing. So I can call multi-millionaires right now. I can have the best idea in the world. I can call a bunch of multi-millionaires right now and say, look, I need 100 mil.
Let's go.
Here's my idea. Boom, 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 boom. We can make something happen.
Boom, boom,
you
boom.
can't do that.
Boom, boom. Make something happen, guys. Let's make some money, baby. Come
I can't
on.
do that. Freedom, network. And then you get into the aesthetics of life. For people to view you as successful, you need good body language. You need physical presence.
I'd say articulation, the ability to speak well as well. I think a lot of people on YouTube don't do YouTube videos because as soon as they open their mouth, you know, they can post nice pictures and they look good, but as soon as you open your mouth, guys, there's nothing between the ears, you know what I mean? You're not very well spoken even, so it kind of has to come back to that as well, you know?
A man who's not dangerous, a man who has no physicality, it will never be seen as successful. Status symbol amongst elite players. At my level, everyone's got Lambos. I've got 12 supercars. Ooh, a Lambo. Who hasn't got a Lambo nowadays? If you ain't got a Lambo, you're a puncher. You should have a Lambo by now. Everyone has a Lambo or a Ferrari. It's easy. So the status symbol. And I understood this from a young age as well. So I'm sitting there at a young age thinking, I need to get a network of high net worth individuals who are, or not even rich men, but men who are driven, men who are making money. And I need to find a way to talk to them, work for them, learn what they know so I can become one of them. I need to get body language and physicality. I need to become big and dangerous. I need to be able to display that without saying it. I need beautiful women who adore me because this is what shows the world I'm done. So I'm sitting there and I understand what I need. And I knew this at 21, 22. A lot of you people are older than this. Older than me. You're older than I was. I'm telling you something. You're sitting there going, yeah. Didn't even cross your mind. You've been too busy not thinking about what you actually need to do to be successful in this life.
True.
So these are the things you need to be a high value man. Because if you have all those things and then you get some money and you have geographical and time freedom, you're now genuinely successful. So let's compare me to the manager we talked about earlier. I'm a manager and I have a BMW and a fat wife. And then you have me, the Don, who turns up on the Amalfi Coast in a Lamborghini with some new, and I can stay there as long as I want because my card always works when I pay the hotel and nobody can say to me, who's successful? Me or my man? Because my man's at work. He's at work, sending emails to his staff.
You need to work harder or I'm going to give you a bad report.
You look like a geek. So I'm successful. And the truth is, unless you're a hater, I basically live the life every man has ever dreamed of. Unless you're going to sit here and be a hater, I have everything every man's ever dreamed of. I got a big mansion. I got supercars. I can live anywhere I want. I got unlimited women. I go where I want. I live with my brother and my cousin and my friends. I do anything I want all the time. So I'm an amazing role model because I've shown you that by simply understanding what you need and only discussing and talking about the things you know you need, you'll end up having the things you know you need. That's it. So
Over that
we're gonna
motivates me.
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty true, guys. To a point, like he's basically saying that like you have to kind of understand, have a goal of where you're going, and then kind of try and obviously achieve that, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing about the way I talk and the things I say. Some people find it inspirational, and some people are upset by it, and their ego prevents them from learning from it.
Yeah.
But it's
See, guys, a lot of people I know, I had ex-friends, like, and their ego was so massive that they would listen to this. I know, well, they're like just skeeving, skiving. They're just, whatever the word is, guys, enraged. They just hate listening to this guy. Because a lot of times when you see an ultra successful guy, you get jealous, like, and that's kind of what it is.
the kind of people who are really genuinely upset by what I say are the kind of people who can't truly learn anything and become successful in life.
And I know people that don't like Andrew Tate, that's fair enough, but like that are like actually enraged at the guy or whatever. It's like, yo.
Yeah.
I obviously know what I'm talking about to some degree, right? So if Mike Tyson walks in here and tells you he's going to teach you how to box and says you can't fight, you're a pussy, if that upsets you, then you can't learn, right? It's Mike Tyson. Just shut up and listen. Yeah. If someone, Richard Me, comes along and says, Andrew, you don't know shit, you're a dumbass and you're a brokey, I'm going to sit there and go, okay, maybe I'm a brokey, Elon. Tell me something. Right, I'll listen, but if you're gonna sit there and go, "Don't call me names," and not listen, you're never gonna get anywhere, right? You don't become the master unless you're very, very good at being a student. And I've always been very, very good at knowing when to shut up. But I've got to a point in my life now where I don't have to shut up ever, so I don't.
How long would you say you were a student for? That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm still a student of life, right? Nobody knows everything, and there's still a lot of people who I respect and will always respect and always am quiet around and treat with absolute respect. But I've been learning for a very, very long time. I've always been very, very observant, trying to pay a lot of attention. And life really doesn't have to be that complicated. When you see somebody that has something you want, you just got to try and work out how they got it.
Yeah.
And that's the missing part. Most people see people with things they want and they don't do the second half. They don't try and work out how they got that thing.
My upgrade your character. So I find it amazing that men are going to play video games and fuck about and waste their time instead of upgrading their character. Yeah, everyone knows what to do.
I find it crazy now how I used to just work a regular job and not actually have a side hustle or do something on the side. I actually can't fathom how I used to do that, guys, until I was like 25. It just seems so bizarre to me now that I don't have something that I'm trying to actively every single day urgently earn money from. I wake up at 7 o'clock every day now just like urgently trying to get money from this YouTube shit and like other areas as well, guys. Actively every single day you should be striving towards it. If you guys don't have that, your life is just going to be suck. It's going to be shit, guys. You know what I mean? And that was how my life was for 25 years until I figured out, okay, let me do this. Because even if you don't get the money, even if you don't get whatever from it, at least you're doing something that you passionately love, and you know you're on the right track to doing something. You know, something will come from it eventually.
You know what you have to do.
You're right.
If you had to become the most dangerous, intelligent, respectable man on the planet, you know you're supposed to go to the gym. You know you're supposed to train, learn how to fight. You know all these things. You don't do them. That's your decision. It's your prerogative. I didn't make that choice. I made the choice to do it all. I decided all of that. And every single man watching this can do the exact same thing, which is why I have very little pity when I do these streams and people think I'm arrogant or I'm rude to people. Or even to you earlier when I was making jokes and I've been joking with the girls,
You're
saying
good,
drink the
bro.
soy latte.
I'm not, yeah.
Of course, and I know we're only joking, right? But the point is that's a conscious decision you made. I would never make fun of someone who hasn't got a choice. I wouldn't make fun of someone born with one
I
arm.
have a choice, though.
But if you've
right.
made a fucking decision to be less than you should be, then I believe you should be mocked for that decision.
I agree.
'Cause
I
didn't
feel
make
like,
that.
yeah.
And me as a man, when I put myself through hell, when I have had such exacting, such stringent standards for myself, why would I then have less exacting, stringent standards on the people I meet?
Damn.
Why would I put myself through hell to be me and then meet someone who didn't put themselves through hell and then treat them like my equal? No, fuck you. I suffered when you didn't. So you're not my equal because you decided not to suffer. You have enjoyed comfort when I haven't, and that's fine, but don't expect me to look at you as my equal because you're not. I'll snap your fucking neck.
Andrew.
That's the world.
Andrew,
That's actually crazy, guys. Like he was saying in the last one, if you think that like a dustbin man is equal to like a doctor, then you're crazy. You know what I mean? People that are doctors should have egos, guys. You should have like an ego that like, yo, I'm a doctor, like listen to me. You know what I mean? Because they've done crazy amount of work. But if you don't accept that, guys, it's kind of tough, man. It's kind of like
I have like a lot of
tough.
friends.
And that's why I'm me and you're not me. You're you. Some idiot said to me, listen, Tate, I know you're not rich, because if you were rich, you wouldn't show off money. Because the richest person I know doesn't even wear designer clothes, and he drives a Chevrolet. I was like, bro, listen, the richest person I know has a Bugatti on the front of his yacht. So the richest person you know ain't as rich as the richest person I know. The richest person you know probably ain't even rich. Probably some dork who saved a bunch of money into his pension. Do-do-do. So when he's old and decrepit, he can go on bus holidays through Europe and he can ride the bus. He can get out and take real pretty pictures with his 76-year-old wife.
yeah, guys. There you guys have, man. Some Tate wisdom for your asses. All right, we got a little bit more. A little bit more, I think.
There's only one of three reasons that anyone on this planet would ever be poor. You're either lazy, you are arrogant, or you are stupid. Now, we'll start with lazy. Most of you are lazy. In fact, I'd say basically all of you are lazy. You don't understand what...
I'd say that as well. Like 99% of people, and including myself, guys, like I try and have crazy drive to try and upload as many videos as I can. But if you're on YouTube doing it full time and you're not putting up 5, 10, 15, 20 videos a day, I'm talking about vlog size, proper videos a day, then you're just lazy, man, in my opinion. Like, this is straight up how it is, guys. Like, straight up and down the board. I put out 5 to 10 to 12, 15, 20 videos a day sometimes. And I could be doing more, guys. I, like, straight up could be doing more. You know what I mean? Straight up and down the board. I could be doing vlogs that are even better quality than those. You know, I choose to do reactions because I love reaction videos. It's like my favorite thing in the world. But straight up, like on YouTube, for sure, it's just laziness with like 99.999% of people.
work is. You don't understand what work ethic is. You don't understand the ethos of conquer Earth. You don't have fire blood. You don't wake up to go piss at 3:32 a.m. and go, I'm not going back to sleep because I want to make some fucking money. So you're all lazy. You're all arrogant. Because when I sit here as the richest person who's ever fucking wasted his time talking to your ass and tells you what to do, you don't fucking listen to me. Oh, well, Tate,
I'm listening, Tate.
you know, maybe he's wrong about, you're broke. How can I be wrong when you're in the poor category and I'm in the rich category? I obviously know something you fucking don't.
Yeah.
You arrogant kid.
Yeah, that's true. Like, guys, a lot of people that watch Tate and a lot of people that watch these really rich people, they're very arrogant to think like, oh, let's not listen to these people, how they make money. It's like, bro, like, listen to what they're saying. And I'm literally doing that and I'm getting money from it. Like, I used to be this arrogant bastard. Like, oh man, I could just do some other job. And nah.
And the third and least common category is stupid. Most of you are not too stupid.
I don't think anyone's stupid. I don't think anyone, like literally like 1% of people maybe, but I don't even think that, guys. I think everyone's very, very smart.
All you have to stop doing is being arrogant and lazy. So if you sit here and go, well, I'm none of those three things, yes, you are, because you're not living the life I live. You are a brokey. If you were none of those three things, you'd be here with me in this room, wouldn't you? But you're not, because you are. So look at your bank balance, accept it's not as large as mine, and accept that one of those three attributes must apply to you. Find out which one it is and change it.
Let's go. I'm fired up now, baby. Let's get it, man. I'm just in the lazy category because obviously, like, I don't think I'm super. Like, I'm in college. I did a few of these different things. I'm definitely not arrogant, guys. I'm literally the most humble guy in the world. I literally don't care. Like I can be called the worst guy ever. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, or the lowest category of person in terms of education or whatever. But I'm definitely 100% that lazy category, guys. You know what I mean? I try and do as much as I can in this YouTube shit, but as much as I can in the Fiverr. But there's always more work to be done. Love you guys all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.